as I always greet a new stream with Gosh. Hello, VOD watchers. I hope you're doing well. You would be the only ones here at this time since I just started. I hope you, again, I hope you've done well over the weekend. Hopefully some good things happened to you. Perhaps you got to spend some time with friends and family. Got to enjoy some time off, have some comfort drinks, comfort foods. Treat yourself to some self-care. And now, I hope you have room for more comfort drinks, comfort foods, so that you can relax wherever you are, whenever you are, with us, as we continue building out this large base. Currently, I'm trying my first iced coffee in a while. It's actually still that Starbucks peppermint bark coffee, but I tried it over ice this time, and goodness, our new coffee maker is good with iced coffee. Everything here still works, right? So something happened earlier as I was loading everything up. In fact, you can see our gas pipes here are a bit misaligned. Something seems to have happened to them, but they're functional, right? No connected gas network. No connected gas network. Alright, so something did happen with the pipes. So basically, I restarted the PC this morning, as is healthy to do. You know, let everything update. And my drive needed a repair. So, I let it go through with the repair, enjoyed some things out in the living room while I waited. Got some work done. And then I come back, everything seems normal. However, it seems when I tried to load up our game, the load order of the mods shuffled around. So that might be what's happening with the gas pipes here. Thankfully, I'm not so sure we need these anymore. This seems to hold its temperature rather well. Now this area here will no longer be freezing. Is there anything else? Alright, air conditioning seems to still function. But yes, something definitely happened with the gas pipe mod. Its load order changed, and that seems to have misaligned all the gas pipes, and they no longer register as being connected. So that's a shame, but again, we could just fix that with a few more ChemFuel power plants. That was more of a early to mid game solution. Oh, right. That does affect our gas sun lamps here. Unfortunately. So there will be some pockets here where hydroponics are not being used at all. Perhaps I could change that. We'll figure out some solution to that later. But for now, we continue. I speed up the game. We let Mark Zuckerberg continue to research. and carry us far beyond what Small Biscuit could achieve as a Tier 2 android. This Tier 4 is already at 312% research speed, and that's even with a bit of a nerf here, somewhat, because their moving and manipulation is actually lowered by plasteel frame coverings. Just so that they have more damage resistance. You can see across their entire body, 70% sharp resistance, 50% blunt resistance. Goodness. We need more gold. I see. Okay, so we have plenty of steel for now. I would like Todd to mine that gold, make that top priority. And actually what I can do is just drop on floor. Drop on floor. And that one can still go to the best stockpile. But yes, that should make everything a little quicker. You can see that they just continue working. Don't even stop to take this to a stockpile. They just go right on to the next batch of gold. Wonderful. So that'll allow us to build another skill server soon enough. However, one of our big things here should be researching, not researching, but placing down more power without the gas. So I say we build our first large chem fuel plant. There we go. And we can always toggle it off if we need to. You can see we can just toggle the power. It'll just more to cover what else we need covered. It is nighttime, so the solar panels are off and we're still maintaining power pretty well. We can have this available, the large chem fuel power plant, as a reserve, right? That's a lot of advanced components. I hope you all have some nice drinks. I have a cherry Pepsi, once again. A very enjoyable drink. Oh, wonderful, Floppy. Thank you very much. Oh, and we're getting the steel hauled over to the chem fuel power plant. Wonderful. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. That should provide more than enough power for us to have everything turned on at once and run a full server. Now this will be another shorter stream. Because there are some slight health related issues currently. And they will need to be resolved. I can't just go on without letting myself have more regular rest, you know, getting through the day and then streaming. So it'll be another shorter stream. And there's a bit of burnout on RimWorld, actually. So to prevent that burnout, I think the next stream would actually be more House Flipper, because it appears that the problem is solved. The .exe has returned for House Flipper, because the exe was actually... Oh geez. Okay. Vaseline. I just lost my train of thought. We had so many alerts that the colonists needed rescue. That just totally derailed me. Oh, right. So, the reason I just did a one-off on House Flipper was actually because after I closed it for the stream, after its stream, my antivirus actually just Thanos snapped its files and said like half of these files, including the .exe, is a virus. So we've quarantined them. Basically split the game in half across the computer's drive somewhere. So it was just sort of sitting there, unable to function whatsoever. In fact, it was on an infinite loop in my Steam library, trying to repair itself and verify the file integrity. But after after Windows scanned and repaired the drive, it seems to be back in place and a functional game again. Perhaps we'll get a lot of House Flipper this week. Which would be very nice, a chill simulation game. That's not RimWorld to stop that burnout. Because this late game hardly presents a challenge anymore. It doesn't appear that I can access history. Some of these are actually gone. I wonder what happened with the load order. Nothing was missing. I double-checked, triple-checked to make sure nothing was missing. The load order is funky, though. I will never do a modded run that has 230 plus mods. That is just way too much for the integrity of the game. We would do something smaller, more grounded in vanilla expanded, probably, and a vanilla expanded storytelling. Alright, there we go. 16,000 watts. Actually not as much as I was expecting. Since it takes up more floor space than 4 of these in series, which is also 16,000 total. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll just build a small series of 4 with the smaller chem fuel plants next. But that's fine. We now have almost 18,000 watts in reserve just available to us. Which is a good time to continue expanding this hydroponics farm. Ah yes, our steel is already gone again. There we go, 0 out of 1,000. 41. Yes, just drop it on the floor. Don't even stop. So glad I learned that trick. It's really useful. We did get almost 150 gold out of that. And we now have 5 servers just on, running all the time, working to upgrade our androids. Here, let's actually upgrade you to +3 to your shooting skill. Alright. What are you now? You're at 14 shooting skill. How wonderful. You're also iron-willed, simple-minded, and have a bloodlust. So, what a wonderful fighter. I just wish they had tough, though I don't know if tough actually does anything for androids. Alright, seems this additional temple is almost done. That will certainly please our new Ideologian, Folk Riding. Which happened because we got 20 colonists. I think that's how the mechanic works. Like after you get 20, or a certain other threshold of your colonist size, right? Your population, you'll get another randomly generated Ideologian based on your original. So now we have a much more violent Ideologian secondary to our main one, which requires execution. I don't know if we'll be able to fulfill that yet. But we'll see what we can do about it. By the way, that is 1,000 skill points available. Can anyone else do that? Seems we'll be wanting to build this version 2 antenna to host up to, I think, 15 colonists on the Sky Mine. We already almost have the steel for it. We have the gold, we have the silver. Do we have the components? Yes, we do. And the advanced components? Oh, absolutely. 30 advanced components of all things. We could actually work on more androids, right? Alright, what's something cool to research? How about we research the Sky Cloud core? Just so that Mark Zuckerberg has some big project to research. Probably gain a couple levels or more. It takes 1,500 skill points to level you up in any. Alright, and these two security servers can secure 10 slots on the Sky Mine each, so we can protect up to 20 colonists on the Sky Mine right now. Wonderful, I think that's a good threshold. We also may as well work on a hacking server at some point. Oh, what to do? 650, we only have 551 right now. 600... 650, 41. 716. Alright, thank you. They're gonna keep using this for the hydroponics bays. Right, this is thousands and thousands of steel, isn't it? Each one of these costs 100 steel. The beautiful kobold goddess hath graced us with a stream. Hello, Melly. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I certainly did. Gave myself time to rest up. Enjoyed my grandma coming home from the stroke rehabilitation hospital. Slash facility. It was literally attached to the hospital, so same difference. And Wednesday there may not be a stream, or there may be a short like house flipper stream on Wednesday because I will be off. I will be going to her birthday party. Isn't that funny? This Saturday, she gets released from the stroke rehab hospital, and on Wednesday she has a birthday. I hope you're doing well, Melly. I hope your G Fuel is awesome. By the way, I looked up those gummy fish, that gummy fish flavor. It looks so good. I'll have to actually try G Fuel sometime soon. Let's see. My weekend was mostly chilling and regaining some energy. I'm still a little low on energy. I don't know why. Something might have me. Some little bug. But this one and cotton flavors are my favorite. Awesome. Gosh, G Fuel sounds awesome. What else? Trying to think. Oh, we're intellectual level 9 with Mark Zuckerberg now. And they're gaining a lot more experience really quickly, and they have a lot of research yet on this one SkyCloud core. I'm actually really curious to see how fast we can get his research speed. Even though by the time he gets to max research speed, there won't be much more... Well, I guess there will be the factory mod that greatly... Well, it's really expensive to fully research, so that'll greatly expand what we can use that research speed for, but everything should go way too quickly for this guy. Except for SRTS. I'll buy you some. Sounds like your brain needs it. Yeah, probably. Let's see. I have some Pepsi Cherry right now. But honestly, my brain probably needs some Gatorade. Some nice, refreshing electrolytes. Honestly, I would prefer a Gatorade or other energizing sports drink over a regular energy drink, you know? Like, a rock star is like, hey, here's a bunch of electrolytes to help you keep going. And here's a bunch of caffeine to burn it all in 30 minutes. I would prefer a sports drink that gives you a bit more longevity to that energy boost. Even if you don't feel it immediately. Anyway, I also had Melly, my first iced coffee in so long. I took my Starbucks peppermint bark coffee and I brewed it over ice, and it was so good. It was really nice. Alright, this should count as a temple. It's related to folk writing, so they now have their own temple. Ah, yes. And they may want... Is that the Knowledgeable Advent? Oh yes, Melly, just a disclaimer. You can see all the gas pipes here are misaligned. So I restarted my PC today, and Windows needed a moment to repair my drive that all the games are on. And it seemed normal at first, but it seems after loading up RimWorld, the mod list's load order changed a little bit. Like, they're all on there, but their load order changed a little bit. It didn't show anything critically out of order, but it does seem that gas pipes are misaligned, so nothing even counts as being connected to the gas network anymore, so we're not using gas anymore. And it seems some other things have broken. The history tab no longer opens. Guests tab does not open anymore. And seems something may have gone wrong with ideology. Yeah, you can see there's no options over here. It's just blank. You can see the roles, the spectators, etc. But that is obviously broken, so we won't be participating in ideology-related things today. We'll mostly be making technological progress in research and implants, you know, finish the hydroponics basins, which is going really quickly. And then work on the SkyMind V2 antenna, which will allow up to 15 colonists to be connected to the SkyMind at once, and expand our servers. These servers allow us to train up androids without them even needing to do anything else other than wait for these to gather skill points. And then you spend those skill points on an android of your choosing. basically. So we can just have hyper specialization, if you will. Just train all of these androids up to max if at all possible. That was a lot of talking, I'm sorry. Then we could possibly try to get as many VX chips implanted as possible to train biological humanoids up in their skills as well. Other than that, it's been a non-eventful morning. I had big breakfast. I am full. And since I am really small, a big breakfast, like, expands the stomach. Right. I have big tum right now. Let's see, I like Gatorade, but you know, G Fuel has a new hydration formula. Oh my god. Hot, oh hecky. Small for efficiency. Yes. Love your ravings. It's what I'm here for. Aw, Melly. You're sweet. But yes, where was I? Yeah, we'll try to get as many surrogates in here as possible, because surrogates are really strong. Jesus Christ. Someone save Vaseline. Jesus. So that's obviously another problem that's arisen with the mod order, load order changing. Like an alarm clock if our slave goes down here. We do need to work on an AI chip. Let's install an AI chip. Do we have the parts for one? Have we built one? We have built an AI chip. Alright. So yes, let's try to get her brain back to 100%. I'm kind of wondering if the AI chip can keep you at 100% even when you're stoned. That would be a huge buff. What? No, Todd. No, Todd, you're going to operate on her with Glitter World medicine. Alright. By the way, it turns out that Glitter World medicine is overkill at this point in the game. Because there's a maximum to, like, how much you can negate surgery fail chance, right? So at some point it's overkill with Tallness that have a lot of manipulation, like almost 200% manipulation, like a tier 4 android at level 18. Apparently that's way beyond what you need Glitter World medicine for, but oh well. We can still use our stores, and it's still useful for the Biosculptor pod as well. Gosh, now I want some Gatorade. I'll be right back. Oh, it worked. Congratulations, Vaseline. It seems you have a second shot at life with the AI chip supplementing the rest of your brain. Ah, yes. Just as Neuralink intended. So we'll enjoy a nice view of this plus and see what happens. Roland is also horny. Alright. Nicholas, there should be more skill points for you. Yep, another 3 skill points to shooting. You're all the way up to shooting level 17 right now. And we're probably going to be able to easily max you out. I mean, look at this. There's not even any loss of the skill. Right? These androids seem to have permanent memory. They do not forget their skills as they learn. Which is really overpowered. Anyway. Gatorade. But yes, now I remember, my morning was chill. It was mostly having the big breakfast, doing some squats, and then enjoying some Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Can you believe? As much of an icon of YouTube as Dragon Ball Z Abridged is, this is my first watch through, and I'm on episode 8. This is my first watch through. Oh yes, and I need to catch up on the weekend's One Piece episode as well. Ooh, yes. Dragon Ball Z Abridged and One Piece. That's a nice morning. I love it. I hope you like it. I'm liking it so far. Nail. I saw a bird. It was pretty. Kick its ass. Oh, okay, so I'm sitting now. I'm in a sitting position at the desk with a Gatorade. Ah, goodness, I'm sorry. But yes, it seems I'm just... My body is like, oh, you want energy? Can't have that. No energy allowed. Oh, so what happened to these doors? Is that something that changed as well? Yeah, there's a lot less doors here. Wait a second. Yeah, the doors mod is gone. Okay. No more blast doors. Oh, this is... That's a little problematic. There's only one wide doors now. We can, however, still use armored doors. Steel armored doors at that. But I would prefer that we hurry on this. These, instead, can be auto doors. Okay, what's the difference between a reinforced wall and an armored wall? Alright, so this is inside our main wall. So these can be the cheaper steel armored walls, and then we can line these with the reinforced walls, which are more expensive. I think I've already done that. Yep, these are the reinforced ones. Goodness. Kind of hard to get your ducks in a row after a big mod list order change, right? I love it. I hope you like it. Yes, Dragon Ball Z Abridged has been a wonderful journey and mind trip. It's funny. Over the past week, I've been watching a bunch of it, and I was like, this is actually rather short, isn't it? Then I realized I was actually, throughout the whole week, I was actually watching the movies rather than the episodes. So, I was wondering why everything seemed out of order and not to make sense compared to what I was prepared for. The Christmas Tree of Might. Yes, I was watching that. I was like, this is Dragon Ball Z abridged, huh? Strange. Then I realized I was in the wrong playlist just this morning. And that's why, after a week, I'm only 8 episodes in. Alright, Vaseline, how are you looking? Ah yes, you're still woozy, but otherwise it seems your brain is fully functional again. Thank you, AI chip. Consciousness plus 100%. I'm actually going to have her try some drugs and see if that changes anything. I'm really curious. Could you imagine if you can give them smoke leaf, which gives a really nice buff to mood, and they stayed at 100% consciousness versus going down to 70%? Game changing. Who are you, chimpanzee? No, stop researching. If you really want something to do, you can craft or operate the resource console. Speaking of which, isn't there drugs to make, or are we not making them right now? Oh. That'll look a little misaligned. We have granite? Oh yes, we have granite. Alright. Ah, wonderful. I'm just enjoying my creation every now and then. That is a lot of light. A little too much light, but that's okay. Is there such a thing as too much green? Or chartreuse? Chartreuse? I don't know which it is. Oh yeah, these floodlights are shot, aren't they? That mod no longer functions. So this power room is also shot. What else could we make? Armor. By the way, everyone's been keeping up with their apparel's quality, especially thanks to these repair shelves, and now we no longer have any mood debuffs for tattered apparel. Something to keep note of, everyone's in high spirits. Okay, good, we still have bombs and planes. Operational. I don't know what I would do if I lost that mod. This run would kind of be over. How are you doing, Mark? Almost to level 10. Wonderful. We should probably keep working on expanding this server room. I mean, we have so much power. 20,000 watts of excess power. And how much oil is available here? Enough to last us quite a while. And even when that's dried up, these areas here, as you can see, do regenerate over time as you're not using them. So it is pretty infinite. We don't have to worry about that their usage. I should really clear out these useless gas pipes now. Sure, why not? The visible ones can go. Orders. Deconstruct. Oh, that's power. That's a power line as well. I can't do that. Oh, wonderful. We have the version 2 antenna available. Alright, well, with that version 2 available, we can connect people like Reiko. Well, everyone really. Vic, let's see what we can do to your shooting. Oh, we can actually level up tier 3s currently. Alright, let's level up our tier 3. And then they will go back to work on training up more skill points. Then we'll level up another tier 3. Stream all tweeted out for you. Thank you, Melly. I can always count on you as my stream co-pilot here. Would you let this kobold implant her brain, kobold musk neural chips into your brain? Ah, yes. My nice, beautiful neural chips. Oh, alert fire, fire, fire. That is kind of annoying how repetitive these are sometimes, huh? I don't know what started the repetitive alerts. But anyway. Let's see. You're welcome. The masses need to hear and witness your beauty and grace. Oh, hecky. Just like smoke alarms IRL. I will not change your battery. Where's the fire? Oh my god. Go away. Oh my god, how do I turn this off? Why is that broken? Of all things to be broken. Okay. Come on. Nothing? Anyway, it does appear that these are finished. Oh god, here we go again. Everyone must know that there's a fire. Did you know that there's a fire? Yes, keep at it, Noise. Indeed. Those are granite, that's fine. There we go. And steel reinforced wall along here. Wonderful. Stop it. If that keeps happening, I'm not sure how long this will be. Like, if that keeps happening, this may be a split stream. Like, 50% Rimworld, 50%, who knows, House Flipper, Streets of Rogue? I'm kind of feeling Streets of Rogue. Alright, so we need gold. That's certainly something we need. If you could focus on your gold again. Thank you, Todd. We already have all the steel for these. We have all of the silver. We do not have all the components, I do not believe. Oh, we can certainly make it all. We can make all those components. Do we have another Persona Core available? I don't see it. We're low on Hyperweave. Oh, we have 4 Tattered Apparel. Now we no longer have 4 Tattered Apparel. It seems people take them off. People take them off whenever they cross the threshold for everyone's outfits. And I hope they would be sending them to these repair shelves. I don't see anything on them, though. You wouldn't mind. Wonderful. Alright, Reiko. Can I upgrade another skill for you? Boop. Let's get you to level 13 in shooting. Alright, then perhaps we save up to get Nicholas to max shooting skill. Because, you know, a level 20 planetary, like, master of shooting who pilots a mech, a battle mech. That sounds absolutely terrifying. I think we can do it. Okay, so we have some cotton here in the corner. We should have more things here too. Get a bit of heal root, right? Get our tobacco. Let's isolate these. Boop. There we go. Use a little bit of screen space for our tricks. Coffee. Coffee. Yes. Make a row for coffee, please. And these grow really quickly. About 280% grow speed, and they do not rest at night with these advanced Biolab sun lamps. Yes, you can see this rice is already harvesting. Well, being harvested, right? So you can see just how quickly rice grows. Those, I think we've gone through 2 harvests already in the 50 minutes we've been here, at least. So this will race ahead of us faster than we can even really react to it. It's effectively like condensing all those fields into 1/3 the space. Right, we have a section for hops, which means I think we can get rid of this grow zone. Oop. Make our people have to travel a little less. Now what will this row be? We have hops, we have cotton, we have coffee, steel root, psychoid. Perhaps we leave the rest of this row for the actual rice itself. So now we have a row dedicated to psychoid, smoke leaf, of course. Really important for trade. Smoke leaf. Smoke leaf. Okay, just go ahead and get all of this. And you can see that these people have really high plant skills, so they just go through this hydroponic field, basically, really quickly. Tinctura. Oh, that's for dye. How about we have a row for tea? There we go, that's tea. This section should probably be potatoes. You can see there's a lot less things that can be grown in a hydroponics bay, though. You can't exactly grow a tree or anything. Potato. Where did it go? Here we go. Potato. Potato. I don't know if I could do this for all of them. Okay, so I can. So I've probably just made a bunch of people mad. Just doing that one by one. My bad. I will take that lesson. If you watched through that and you knew, then I am so sorry. I now know. I could have just, like, selected these in a row and changed it. Hooray, good city planning. Yes. I hope so. Certainly hope so. Alright, so these are almost ready to harvest. Might as well harvest what we can. However, I think this rice field is done. Okay, this field and this field might be a bit much. Actually, what am I doing? No. What we do is we basically, for a lot of these, screen space, time, disallow sowing. Tobacco's fine for now. Oh, that's actually not a zone anymore. Fiber corn, we will keep growing that in these fields. There we go. We disallow sowing for a lot of these so that we're not regrowing them when we're done. We'll keep the cornfield. Alright, and that consolidates a lot of our fields. We'll see how that goes and fine-tune it over time. I would like to keep potatoes, even though we have so much rice. I don't know anything head empty. Same. Ah, shit. Here we go again. I love rice. Ooh, chicken yakitori on a bed of rice. I want that. Oh, we have new lovers. Saber wooed Vaseline by implying good things about his own voice. Vaseline was attracted and is now Saber's lover. Well now, isn't that juicy? Vaseline, a slave, is attracted to Saber, the... What are you? Are you a bird? A bird anthro? I believe that's a bird anthro. Scandalous, yep. Scandalous indeed. RimWorld, the best reality TV show. It really is an endless reality TV show if you really want to install some mods and stuff and get some drama going. So now, our slave and our bird anthro are lovers. Which is kind of funny. She starts loving as soon as her brain is fully functional. Are we sure that Saber isn't some sort of rebound? By the way, she has an uncovered groin and chest, so... Oh, spam risk. Gonna call. Gonna close that. Perhaps we make some jeans. Pants? Sure. You know, just make 10 jeans. And you know what? Make them out of nothing but hyperweave. Which means we actually turn the hyperweave back on. Oh, it is already back on. In that case, we unsuspend this operation. Turn a bunch of this chem fuel. You will see this go down rapidly as we turn a bunch of it into hyperweave. Hey, Portal Millie. Hello, Cyber. We are just enjoying ourselves here on a chill day in RimWorld after a bit of a break. There was no stream on Friday. And just a disclaimer, something happened with the mod list load order. I couldn't pinpoint it when I went through the mod list, but something is different, and it kind of broke a couple mods. So our gas pipes are no longer functional. So this gas stuff is kind of junked right now. The thing is, all of my mods were accounted for, so it was really strange. However, other than that, we're making progress really rapidly. We have 8 skill servers, so we can actually use that to level up. Oh yes, and we have a version 2 SkyMind antenna, so we can host up to 15, actually 18 total surrogates in our colony now. And we can even level up Tier 4 androids, because why not? There we go. Your CPU is gonna love that. Yep. So even without those mods, it was minimal what changed. Even though the doors mod did show itself to be still in the mod list, all the doors related to that mod disappeared, so we have new doors, and it's fine. They're armored doors. I'm not too put out about it. We're just going with it, working with it. Oh yes, although all of these are gone. Wooden wall, wooden wall. Auto door. Sure, something like this. I don't think this even really needs a door. Oh goodness, these are still well below operating temperature, even though this gas cooler no longer functions because the gas mod is just pretty much off. Double doors mod is a good idea in practice, like the diagonal walls. But in game it doesn't work. Yeah, that was my experience. It was fine. It looks cool when you built something around it, but other than that, I think I'm good on regular doors for now. We got someone a new brain. Yes, Vaslin. Vaslin is here with a new AI chip to supplement the missing brain function from her half-health brain here after a gunshot injury. So, you know. Oh yes, and something about the AI chip. It keeps consciousness at 100% at all times, which is kind of strange. So you can see she's stoned on Smoke Leaf, which is usually minus 30% consciousness, but she's still at full consciousness, and yet she's getting the plus 13 mood buff, which is pretty amazing actually. I think we can find ways to use that later on, as we maybe build more AI chips for our humanoids. Get them all really happy all the time and suffer almost none of the consequences. I don't know how that works though. I don't know, I think it's kind of like Musk's Neuralink or something. I'm not totally sure what all the AI chip does. It just says it keeps brain function at 100% or supplements it to 100%. Part of the reason to getting high is to disable the brain. That's really true. That's true. But in this game, the brain disabling part is bad. So you want the mood buff, but you don't want them to turn off their brain. Oh yeah. That's right. Some of this colony is in darkness now because those light bulbs are missing. Let's look here. How about we have a nice standing lamp here and here, here, and here. Then this one we can deconstruct. Wait, are these still on? This is lit. And I still see the glow from these, but they say not connected. Perhaps I just leave that there and see what happens. But this room does need to be more lit, so we're just going to add these, Cirquiste, I guess is the word. Cirquiste lamps from Ideology Expanded. A Cirquiste is, the style of insectoids. Sort of like the mega spider faces on this altar. These are sort of insect leg themed lamps, which is disturbing. I like it when I eat a weed snickerdoodle and can't move for 3 hours. That's part of the fun. Oh yes, our hydroponics bay is done. And it's growing drugs for us really rapidly. You like my weed farm? Yeah, that's working for us. We have a large chem fuel power plant, so we're always at... I think this is the lowest I've seen our power at in a long time. We're always at 100% chem fuel storage. We now have just so much power being generated. This kind of supplements the lost power from these Helixine gas generators. I'd put those in my house. We're working on a second hyperweave refiner because you can see we're using up our hyperweave as soon as we can make it with just one. So even though that's a 3,000 watt hit, we can certainly afford it. We're just waiting on everything, actually. Here. Right, I had you working on gold, and now we have 250. We've also harvested a lot of corn. Interesting. I hear that corn per unit is rather expensive. Like, the corn economy is sort of a horror story among RimWorlders, RimWorld players. Especially if you have high threat level gain. Oh yeah, also Cyber, the history button is broken. We cannot check our wealth for this stream. So, things are breaking. But I think that's okay. How did that even happen? I don't know. There's no telling. Alright. This is 30 watts? Sure, why not? Okay, here. And we'll see what else we need later on, after those are built out. These should be decently bright if I remember correctly. We may not need anything else. Uranium. Oh yeah, smooth this, please. Oh yeah, this used to be a mountain. We'll need to be careful of infestation. I mean, we'll need to be careful of infestation anyway. Let's see, what all used to be mountain here? This used to be a mountain. This used to be a mountain. This used to be a mountain. So did this. This mountain is now a giant freezer. We've dug out a significant portion of this mountain. Infestation risks everywhere. But that's okay. I mean, after all, Nicholas here, our big mech driver, mech pilot, is now about to be level 20 shooting. Boom. Our tier 1, who connects to the Sky Mind and controls this giant... Oop. This giant battle mech with a huge shotgun is now level 20 shooting. That's pretty scary to face. And we can continue doing things like that, too. Let's see, we have 1,000 skill points available. Who else do we want to train up? Vic, why not? You're at 17 shooting skill. We're going to make you 18 shooting skill. You see, once you're able to afford the power of these servers, that's when Android tiers... It's gonna get kind of ridiculous. Even though it's been ridiculous in the past, like all of this has been rather ridiculous, I have no idea what else to do in this game. We've hit the late game in almost every mod. So, why not? Why not see how high we can get these skill points? Oh, look at that. Ship debris with a blazing streak across the upper atmosphere. The ship debris plummeted to the planet below. Anything of value is now lost. Well. Well now. Oh. Todd, how wonderful. You're intellectual 12. Does that mean you can undergo this surgery? Well, not undergo, but perform it. It does appear so. Alright. Not load. Save, please. Alright, and Noise, I want you to rest until healed. Mark Zuckerberg has tried to convert Sappy to his ideology. Sappy's certainty has fallen. He resents the attempt. I didn't know... Could you imagine Mark Zuckerberg being religious? That's kind of a scary thought. Alright. SkyCloud Core. That was 10,000 research. You already finished it? Oh my god. What's your research speed at this point? Sure, let's go for the M8 prototype series. Make even more advanced battle mechs. But yes, what's your research speed right now, Mark? 455% research speed. I'm gonna have nightmares, Ports, please no. I'm pretty sure he's in some baby-eating cult, though. I don't know. I think he either has the best moisturizer in the world, or he's paid so much money to make his entire face a skin graft. I don't know what's up with that guy, but he actively tries to make himself uncanny. Oh yeah, these doors don't exist. Damn it. Make the auto doors. I need to search the rest of the place for these lost doors. There we go. There we go. Yep, just auto doors now. I mean, they're faster than the old ones anyway. The old ones were regular doors that slowed people down. You can see everyone goes through this base much more smoothly at this point. Especially Melly going there like Usain Bolt. Every time she does something, she gives 100% to her legs just moving. Can we have these hauled? Oop. And you too. Ah. I think it'd be nice to make a stonecutter's bench out here or something. In fact, what are these blocks? I think blocks deserve to be stored here as well. Oh, you know what? I just said that. And in fact, I could do something about that. All of these, please. And then they'll all go over here. And we have a stonecutter's table. Oh, where is it? An electric stonecutter's table. It's somewhere. Here it is. And you know what? You deserve to live in luxury, everyone. So have an armchair for it. He looks like some robot killed him and is now wearing his skin. Hey, that's a whole faction in Kenshi. If you've ever played Kenshi, the Skinwalker. No, not Skinwalkers. What am I thinking? The skin. Oh, what are they called? The Skinned or something like that? Skinless? Anyway, there's a cult of robots who kill humans and wear their skin for a while until the skin rots off. Which is interesting. I'm pretty sure that was the original plan for that android that is like Starkiller's sidekick in Force Unleashed, right? That was his thing as well. The foreskinned, like forewarned, but anyway. What? What, Melly? You don't remember? That android, that was like really trying not to have just a psycho personality that wanted to kill people. Alongside Starkiller. It was actually toned down from the original idea, where... And I think they actually lived down this original idea for the droid in the expanded universe, but they didn't show it in the game. He would kill humans and wear organs and skin Because he was like the reverse of a transhumanist. He wanted to collect human parts and feel more human. Okay, cool. I guess it's just that they wanted to keep that game rated T. So, for the games, he didn't show that personality. He had a different one. Oh, by the way, a trade ship is detected. We don't care. We have no one that can trade on this spy ship. That would have been neat. It'd be like HK. I like HK. What's HK? Inspired creativity. Mark Zuckerberg. It's time to make Facebook. What's next, Mark? Instagram? WhatsApp? Are you gonna create the metaverse for us? I mean, you've already made a SkyCloud core, neural chips, most advanced servers available. What's next, Mark Zuckerberg? A battle mech? Interesting times, these. What do you mean, need material? Okay. We need the 8 advanced nano kits. I guess we only have the 7 for now. So, advanced nano kit. Noise, if you could please. You need material for that. And what would the material be? Oh, Lord. Is it the components? It's the components, isn't it? Anyway, these servers are now maxed again. So, who are we gonna level up this time? Caked? I can't imagine what else I should max on you. I guess I just max out every droid's shooting, right? Just make sure everyone is topped up on shooting. There we go. Max shooting on Small Biscuit. And then we wait for this to charge up again, and we will work on maxing another android's shooting. I guess we go to Caked Dino this time. This is overpowered. This, with Rhymefeller, is just crazy, right? Alright, inspired creativity. Drudiki! Hello, Drudiki. Oh, we could totally make someone a master of art. Mark Zuckerberg, you should make us some lovely art. With your burning passion, I bet I could train you up and have you make us a bunch of legendaries and masterworks. Everything in here grows so fast. Alright, and it says that we still have plenty of slots to protect our surrogates with our security farm here. Well, security server. We should probably make a hacking server, just so that we can perform our own warfare with the Skymind. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't know if it would be like the hacking events that the game has from raiders. But perhaps. Okay, now I'm curious. Sure, let's work on one. Boop. I mean, now that we have the capability to train up tier 4s of all things, I don't see what's stopping us. Yeah. Give another to intellectual. Because I'm curious just how quickly we can have this guy research. He's at almost at 500% research speed at this time. So he's researching so quickly. What's 3x speed look like? Alright. Okay, fair. Roland, what would you like to be maxed in? Right, you would like melee, wouldn't you? And then maybe we could get you as surrogate to perform some melee action. So go ahead and connect to Skymind. We're going to get you some melee skill. I would like to get Melly onto Skymind to train her melee skill to be maxed as well. Because yes, with a chip you can get the humanoids in on this action too. Getting your skills trained by a server? Is this the true... Having skills trained by servers, is that the true end game of Neuralink? Well, that's rather philosophical. We're gonna, you can also, with hacking, I think, you can also get this to become sort of like Ghost in the Shell. Which, by the way, I loved. I loved watching that. You really can. You can have, like, Mark Zuckerberg's consciousness uploaded into a server and just have it go from robot to robot, you know? Just constantly learning, living 1,000 lifetimes, because, like, the consciousness is totally fluid with the Internet of Things, right? Just constantly moving between devices as they please and learning. It's one of my faves. Yep. That's pretty much Android Tier's late game. Well, that's the consciousness late game / end game of Android Tiers, but physically, the Tier 5 is the end game. It's inspired by Ghost in the Shell. Ooh, awesome. Look how green our base is, by the way. I'm loving this green lighting theme we have. Speaking of which, it's time for more green lighting. Because, you know, why not just spend a bunch of... waste a bunch of energy on making everything look pretty? Ah, yes. More American words have never been spoken. Let's have this surface smoothed. In fact, why don't we just mine this out so that we have a nice path here in case we need it? You know, it's funny, I can sing the OST, but it was always on too early in the morning. But it's on my list. Shaman Merchant, useless. Look at Todd. That's not even at 3x speed, that's just Todd at 2x speed. Only a fraction of his power. What's your mining skill, Todd? Oh, you're at 20. Oh. Well, a lot of this was converted to blocks already. Do forever. And drop on floor. There we go. How wonderful. Someone will work on this. And it's Caked Dino. This is power, right? Yes, it does. Yay, power. You know, having your outer defenses powered. Interesting. How's components going? We have 11 components remaining. Ah, yes, please make a bunch of, components. I would prefer it right now. Thank you, Todd. Oh my god, these are reddish, sort of a hot pink. I like it. That's unique. I like it. Circatist. I really like that lighting, actually. I wasn't expecting it at all. That means that this is... What? This is a standing lamp? This is a standing lamp red. Oh! I accidentally had this as a red lamp. Well... You know, I won't argue with it. It kind of blends in with the purple here if you zoom out, and it goes really well with the green. Yes! We're gonna have another Megapede in 24 hours, by the way. Another tank. Because why not? Why not have another tank join the masses of these giant animals to the point where you can't even see a single bed? God. There we go. Surely we can train up another skill point again. Why don't you go back to intellectual 12? Sure. What's your research speed now? 527%. How high can we get this? What do you think the max number is gonna be? I'm gonna have to guess around 750%. Alright, gonna let this work its way up. It actually charges super quickly. We can train a skill point for a tier 1 android just about every hour or every 2 hours, and then train up a tier 2 every 4 hours. Anyway, Caked, you can already get some more skills. So Caked Dino, we're going to give you a shooting point. Shooting skill. Indeed. We may as well train up our chef as well. Connect you to the Sky Mines. We're using 8 slots of 20 on our security grid. Well, not security grid, just cybersecurity server. Oh yes, here we go. Upload a virus in the targeted surrogate. Explosive virus. Upload a virus to the targeted surrogate which will overload the internal battery, making it explode. Temporary hack. Do a quick hack to take temporary control of the targeted surrogate. You can imagine how powerful this is during an Android Enclave raid. Or even if we have them in sight with the spy ship during a bombing run of our own. Hack and take control of the targeted surrogate. What a pretty server. Speaking of which, how's our, oh, we have lots of synthline. In that case, how about we go ahead and floor all of these rooms? Now, what should they be floored as? Herringbone? Sure, why not? Sandstone herringbone. There we go. And someone will come over to work on that pretty quickly. They already are. Let's go ahead and floor this. I do still have that goal of 1 million worth. Like 1 million colony wealth whenever we can. Possibly achieve it. There we go. Do forever, do forever. Okay, wonderful. We're just gonna be converting a lot of this. Have the crude cracker on max. Constantly be making more synthline. Have ourselves making more hyperweave. It's awesome that that character is inspired by Ghost in the Shell, though, Cyber. I loved Ghost in the Shell. I should watch it again. Perhaps? Ah yes, it's time to build out more power along our new walls. Speaking of new walls, there we go. We have 2,000 granite blocks now. 400 slate blocks, 260 marble blocks. Used to be all my emotes, but I stopped using it. Interesting. These are all using the mask Motoko uses when hacking. Oh, I see it. Watch it with me, please. What, Ghost in the Shell? Look at all this pavement. They're actually doing it. All the rooms now have it. Speaking of which, these rooms should be lit. And by the way, as we get more colonists to fill out these beds, there's going to be a bit of a power spike. Because, these all give a 5% consciousness buff. These are all advanced beds. And when you rest in them, you get a temporary, again, just consciousness buff. For most of your day. Oh my god. Alright, Mark Zuckerberg, it's time to be intellectual level 15. How wonderful. Oh, and did you hear that fart? It was the incubator spitting out our baby Megapede. Our next great tank for the front line. Sure, we can see about having a Ghost in the Shell watch thing. Let's see. Animals. There we go. And this new vat-grown Megapede. Oh yes, and the Gigawig. There we go. Have it. These both sets of guard and attack. Same with these new elephants. Oh my god, there's so many elephants. There's more elephants than I remember. And a Gigalocust. Jeez. Yes, keep building flooring. Actually, you know what? That's some good progress. How about we cancel those for now? Just so that those annoying boxes aren't there. Besides, there's other things to work on constructing. There we go. These will now be delivered and built. Same with the walls, the power conduits, and then the lights. Because we do have power conduits to build throughout this outer wall, so that we can get some nice, more lush green lighting. The cyber lineage is strong. Almost 1 hour, almost 2 hours in, and we haven't bombed anybody. What is this? Alright, Noise Shoes, it's time for you to have a VX2 chip installed inside you, you know? Alright, go take a rest. We're gonna see if Mark Zuckerberg would be happy to help you out. Speaking of which, Mark, you can already have another intellectual skill point. What's your research speed at now? Ooh, it's getting close to my bet here. We're at 600% research speed. I'm surprised there's still targets to bomb. There may always be targets to bomb because, you know, there's all of these mech ships. There's the Android Enclave, right? There's the pirate bands. There's the insect hives. And by the way, we haven't actually looked at an insect hive. Perhaps the next target should be one of these. How about this one? Ship, could you observe an area for me? How about this, this insect hive in Italy? Italy, yes. Actually, I guess this is more Italian looking. Oh wow, that planet is populated. Yes, it is. Alright, let's zoom in on infested Halia settlement? Whoa. That's not what I was expecting. Peach trees, hay grass, tea grass, coffee plants. I mean, obviously they overtook this. They didn't build it. They would have come from over here and infested it. But this is still not what I was expecting. There's the hive. Alright. Oh, dead people. One dead person. Are you telling me this was she some sort of traveler staying here? 2 dead people? Consciousness is at 10%. That's why you need the AI chip. You need Neuralink, Cyber. You've been dead for 9.1 years? And now you're deteriorating because you're outdoors. Whoa. These people have been dead for 9.1 years. Well now. Were you good? Y'all had decent passions in shooting. I've dozed in and out of sleep like 3 times since I got here. Oh goodness. Well, seems it's time for a bombing run. Let's see how this goes. Totally pooped today? I get it. Oh no. What's happening here? Okay, what happens if I save and load? Man, if this broke, then I guess there's no more bombing runs for now. Which would suck. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a rough day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, damn. Well, no bombing runs. We may as well end observation. No bombing runs for now. Tomorrow, it may be fixed. I'll check. But other than that, there's still all these skill points to train up. Make ourselves very defensible. And by the way, I think these servers are skyrocketing our wealth by market value on our people, on our androids, and just how much they cost each. Almost 3.4 thousand each. And we built a big series of them. We also built all of this. How much does each hydroponics basin cost? Won't show, but I'm sure this contributes a lot to the real estate wealth. I wonder what our next raid will look like. This is worth 3,000. This is worth 1,200. You know, what about this? Won't say. Ah. Why is there syntheline over here? Weird. Have we been making any hyperweave? I believe we have, right? Guess I'm gonna watch this and just make sure. Right? the meantime, these are about halfway through filling their maximum skill points. So Roland, yeah, let's upgrade Roland here. We have 3 available training points. Let's get you to melee 15. And Mark, would you be able to... You would not be able to operate on noise. What's up? We have the nano chip. The neural chip, rather. And we have the 8 nano kits. Right here. Hello, Floppy. Oh, let's see. What else can we make? What of a synthetic stomach? An enhanced stomach with extra deadly stomach acid. Why would you want it extra deadly? I wonder. You really want me to explain that? There is no explanation. It almost looks like it's daylight in here, so I guess the lights are more or less working. There is a dark patch in the middle, but we'll find a use for this room, and then it should be easier to light it with some walls whenever I decide on the layout. In the meantime, it's time for more green lighting. Oh yes, that's an infested ship chunk. I forgot you existed. Alright, it's about to be fired. While we're waiting there, Mark, I think it's time to level you up with our servers some more. Get you to intellectual 17. That gets your research speed up to 635%. How fast is that looking? This is at 1x speed, by the way. That's 1x speed. Anyway, the mortar is firing. That's a wide miss. Well now. Guess I'm just gonna watch this finish at 1x speed, because that's just how fast he is. Oop. And we have the M8 prototype series researched. Now I guess it's time to research through this branch to get to the swarm shells, because those will be very useful now. At this stage of the game. Wow, Nicholas, you've gotten all the way to level 16 crafting. Jeez. I think it's time for you to... Good lord. Okay, reconnect. Oh, right. Something I should explain. Today, when I was restarting my PC, as is a healthy thing to do, let it update and everything, on startup, Windows went into a disk repair process, and everything else has seemed okay after that. However, RimWorld, the mod list was shaken up in its load order a bit. Nothing was missing from the mod list, but the load order was just different, and so for some reason that has caused a few issues. History tab is not usable, and this is after multiple reloads. The guest tab also not usable, and you may notice we haven't had guests in the 2 hours we've been here in the stream. And for some reason the alerts will go off repeatedly if a colonist needs rescue or if there's a fire. But anyway, Nicholas, Floppy, Solaka, Caked, let's see. Small Biscuit, sure. Who else? Vic. Todd, okay. And Melly. Looks like a good crew. Let's come out here and line up. Yeah, let's actually line up over here so that you're not crossing paths with this ship chunk too much. Alright, and that research is already done. Let's go to advanced artificial creatures. We aren't interested in any of these. We're interested in the swarm shell. A really strong weapon with a mortar. Alright, and since Melly is drafted, we're going to have a lot of animals at our side. About 8 of them from just her. And I think there's a couple others here that are bonded to animals. Is it Vic? No, Solaka? It's Solaka. Anyway, Todd, if you'd be so kind as to shoot this. Same with you, Floppy. Caked Dino. Solaka. What the fuck? Oh my god, the Gauss rifle is just broken. Did the mod... did the change in the mod load order change this thing? I can't explain what this Gauss rifle is right now. Just this giant texture. That's so weird. No damage is being done. Are you serious? Wait, come closer. Melly, can you melee this? Huh. It doesn't exist. For some reason. I don't know why that ship chunk just doesn't exist to them. Alright, well, we have advanced artificial creatures researched already. And we're about to have experimental artificial creatures researched at a really, really quick speed. Alright, the skill servers are maxed out again. So, who are we going to upgrade? Right, we're going to get Cake Dino. Although the Gauss rifle isn't very useful anymore. Potentially. Roland. Why not keep our melee frontliner strong? We can actually get you 5 skill points in melee. Get you all the way up to level 20. So what's your DPS now? 10.48? And that's pretty good for a tier 1 android with less manipulation. So that's Roland taken care of. Who else can we take care of? And also, where's Nicholas? I'm not sure where Nicholas is. Oh, they have him in a normal bed? I mean, as long as someone's feeding him, right? Perhaps? By the way, I feel like limit testing. Hold on. Cool. Okay, so the battle mech is just terrifying. With level 20 shooting skill, that shotgun does not miss. Alright, so no predators on the map for Nicholas to take care of. And experimental artificial creatures is already done. Boop. Alright, let's get advanced enhancements. Why don't we just max out all that we can in android tiers? Or rather, why don't we go through things like factory? The factory mod. Yes. Alright, well that's finished. Why don't we go to... Sure, Medicinal Compounding Factory. Alright. Now, Todd, you're almost at intellectual 20. When you get to intellectual 20, I'm going to try and get you to artistic 20 as well. Anyway, Floppy, how was your day? I hope it went, and your weekend. I hope they both went well. $670%. I did call 750%. So we're getting close to what I called. I don't know if we actually get there. I may be a little short because of the plasteel frame covering, which reduces manipulation by 10%. Morwell spent enough time with Elephant Calf 3 to understand its nature. Wonderful. Nicholas is just wandering out here. Seems that hippo that we aggroed on has died. Oh. And our new Megapede here, its name is now Warlock. Are you bonded to someone? You're bonded to Morwells. Well now. Hey, Melly, no, I'm being bullied. I'm instantly being bullied. The instant you're back, I'm being bullied. I can't believe it. Love you too. Oh, let's see. I have blue Gatorade. And chorizo tacos I've never had. Yes, Floppy is here in some capacity. They haven't. They've left 3 messages so far. Chorizo. And also, I need a quick bathroom break, so this will be at 1x speed, saved. Maybe zoom in so that you can enjoy some nice ASMR from RimWorld. And return with water. Because sadly, I am out of Gatorade. Let's see how everything did so far today. Alright. So how are you today? I hope you have... I know Melly has a drink, but I hope the rest of you have something comfortable, like some comfort food or comfort drink to relax with. Alright, and that's a medicinal compounding factory, which means that our god of a researcher now just casually researched 3,000 points in several minutes at 1x speed. Rather terrifying. Alright. That little break is over. Seems these aren't being built yet. Ah, we're out of steel. So it's time to focus on steel once again, Todd. Besides, how many components do we have now? 55 components. We're topped up once again. You can stop that one. And now he's going straight for the steel. Ah yes, 41 steel. That will be swept up instantly. By the way, 3x speed, it seems, may no longer work very well. The pathfinding just doesn't want to work for 20 colonists, half of which have almost 10 cells per second move speed. It's just like, no, I refuse. More spam risks. Goodness. Having a lot of spam calls today. Oh, Dradiki is working full-time over here on all these blocks. Good for her. Speaking of which, we have a lot of hyperweave pants here. Oh! You know what? That's totally my bad. I forgot that with that door mod bugging out. This is just totally open storage space. Alright, well now. Seems all of these are connected to the grid. So this part of the outer wall is now green. Huzzah. Frabjous day. Kalu Kalay. Alright, there we go. There we go. Same, for some reason, my new phone doesn't spam screen. Oh no. That sounds awful. I'm sorry, Melly. You know what? I think this room also gets some nice green to it. Even if it's a generator room. There we go. And this room should be something awesome. You can see they actually light the room with their corresponding lights here. So this is blue, this is red, etc. But I want it all to be blue. Or you know what? Sure, I'll take magenta. Magenta's a strong color. Go ahead. Why not just make this place look like a neon city, you know? That's kind of the path it's taking as we become more and more advanced. Oh! Well, it seems that Nicholas has become rested. Oh good, someone's keeping Nicholas topped up on energy. Oh, that gives a minus 10% to manipulation? That's not good. There we go, thank you, Todd. Oh, ports, my need candles got here. Ooh, your need candles? What would those be? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to light some candles for the stream. New. Heck. I was wondering if the need candles was like a list that you need, or like, is that a subscription? I wasn't sure. Ooh, look at this magenta. Pretty. You can see that the green light from all these skill servers does kind of fight it off, but oh well. Alright, Todd, just a couple more of these levels to go. You're at 19, we're gonna get you to 20. What's your research speed now? 706%. Blood Orange and Goji and Persimmon. Ooh. That Blood Orange sounds awesome. I don't know what Goji is. I should educate myself. Oh goodness, all of these tea leaves. Do we have anything to do with tea? We can do tea, right? Oh, these need sugar? Oh, good lord. Who'da thunk it? Tea needs other things. Ah, there we go. Fast tea. Yep, we just make fast tea. There we go. Ah, what the hell. He was topped up at 100. It's nice trading fodder. Alright, and these are nice and lit now. They weren't lit before. I can't believe I didn't light them. This entire area would look really nice with the magenta. Methinks. What up? Hello, Fimsy. I hope you had a good day. And you can now relax with us while we enjoy the end game of RimWorld. I say the end game. Technically, you don't have to end it ever. But we're coming close on that 1 million wealth goal of ours. There's obviously almost infinite bases to bomb as we please, although that bombing mod is currently broken. We're kind of working on just lighting the base more and more green. It's very green now. Because green really fits our theme of worshipping insects. We also have some Neon City things going on here. We have some hot pink in the temple, some magenta in our server room. And yes, by the way, we have our androids connected to what's called the Sky Mind, where we can use this server to train up their skills. In fact, here we go. We can now max out Mark Zuckerberg's research speed at level 20. Now, remember, I called 750% research speed at level 20. It's 742, and that probably has to do with the plasteel frame covering reducing manipulation by 10%. So I was almost right on the money. An annoying day? Oh, I'm sorry. It's done with for the day, exactly. You know what? Why not just make more colors? Here for androids OP. Yes, they are. This isn't even their final form either. We can just put more high power things on them with efficiency of 140%. And they accept architect upgrades as we can find them. What other colors could we look for? Cyan. Now cyan would be interesting. Why don't we make our gas chamber cyan? How pretty. Don't worry about it. Rose. Ooh, rose. Bruh moment. Spring green. Orange. Perhaps we light our slave and prisoner chambers. Orange. And deconstruct this. And also this. We have pretty much infinite power with Rhymefeller, so I'm not too worried about all the 5 watts that each of these wall lights consume. Even with over 107 of them, that's only about 500 watts. So, yeah. The adorable giggle after war crimes. Is this what Gap Mo is? What's that? What's Gap Mo? It can't possibly be like Age of Empires 3, where you're taught the art of war as told by a World War II German soldier. Alright. So these lamps here. What if I made this place a nice purpley color? Yes, indeed. Perhaps a violet? Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's nice and orange in here. Because why not? When the character does something completely contradictory to what their usual habits, personality, appearance dictates. I see. It's becoming a bit of a neon city where we're just coloring the rooms, you know? Because we've gone from a frontier cowboy, let's see, frontier cowboy inn to just one of the most advanced things you can think of. You know, just being super late game for the hell of it. And just not doing anything with all this tech, just being here. By the way, there's a coyote. Is it really gonna go all the way around? Alright, well, let's... You know what? Industrial cheese making, because why not? Alright, Nicholas. The coyote's over here. Could you imagine hearing that from a distance like this? And you know it's a shotgun, a gigantic shotgun? How terrifying. You sent the mech after a coyote, yep. Overkill. Tail shot off, body is destroyed. Basically, stomach, rear left leg. Good job, Nicholas. By the way, thanks to the power of server training for androids, like, these servers train skills for our androids now. Nicholas, who pilots the mech, and by the way, has refreshing sleep to help with consciousness. Look at that. Plus 10% consciousness. Anyway, I can't show it, but their skill is at level 20. Their shooting skill is. So they're maxed on shooting. Which does help the mech hit things better. So who's going to take these next skill points? How did he get the refreshing sleep bonus? Because he's sleeping in an advanced bed. So we actually have his battery turned off so that one of our doctors constantly keeps him fed. So his energy doesn't go down. Speaking of which, I should probably make sure you're not eating lavish meals. Go down to fine. We do have fine meals, right? Oh, we have a lot of fine meals. Oh, never mind. We have almost 300 lavish meals. You're fine, Nicholas. Damn. But yes, the advanced beds give bonuses to consciousness. Not throughout the whole day. That buff will wear out by about like 5 p.m. Assuming a normal sleep schedule for a 9 to 5. Let's see. Industrial cheese making. I'm hungry for cheese now. Excuse me. You rotted away? Oh, this place isn't properly cold. Well, when in doubt, more freezers, because, you know, why not? Oh god, we have this again. Dark linoleum. Dark. Boop. Lightning struck. That's all that happened. Wow, the green light looks very different on this against this pavement versus how it looks on the ground here. Totally different. Like a whole different green. This is like more spring green. But anyway, we have some excess synthylene once again. Let's work on more flooring. Boop. I like this music, by the way. Sounds like honestly sounds like something you would hear in the Land Before Time show. Very Land Before Time-ish. Oh my god. Please. Please and thank you. Work on this. Alright, the fire's been put out. I don't know why that's bugged right now. But alerts will not shut up. I did try to look at where to turn off alerts. I didn't find it. Oh, look at this. It's now magenta. And it looks beautiful. The whole room just reflects the magenta really well. There is a slight dark patch here. Oh, like one dark tile. Other than that, most of it counts as being lit. I actually really like this. Oh my god. I already am floppy. I did right-click prioritize this. There we go. So, just... Oh my god, 2 work left. 2 work left. There we go. Magenta? That is really purple. I'm not sure if that's healthy. That's not like rose colored. That's not like rose colored like this. This is like I'm suffocating. Oh my god. It's just been this one bit of wood. Because it's next to the fucking lightning rod. Okay. Nothing is allowed here. Small biscuit, haul this wood. There we go. Peace. It's 20 degrees Fahrenheit in here. 25 degrees Fahrenheit in where? I don't even know where. There's no fire there. We saw it strike here. By the way, there's just pants out here. Critical alert. Fire! I'm not sure how much longer this stream will go on because of just how broken the mod list suddenly became. But if I change, I would probably change to House Flipper. Animapod Sprout. We don't really do trees. But that's okay. Oh, the orange light actually leaks through this steel cell wall. I should have expected that. But you know what? That makes... Holy shit. Yeah, the mod list was reshuffled by Windows because when I restarted my PC today, my drive that holds all the games went into a disk repair. And all of the mods are there and present, and I made sure that they're within their critical, like, load order. It's just that, for some reason, everything was still shuffled about, so everything is still broken. Anyway, there's a trade ship detected by our scout ship. Oh yeah, and also, Floppy, there's no bomb runs today, because this is what the loading looks like for a plane. This is broken, yep, and no history, no guests. Alright. This is a very green base now. I think we can make it larger. I don't know why we don't just claim this, you know? Fixable, right? I don't know. It might be. And let's get these magenta lights. Oh, yes. Deconstruct the gas lights in here. And I think the orange here makes the mahogany flooring here look really rich, right? I actually like that a lot. So, this room is also going to have some orange light, I think. Ah, yes. Something like that. Perhaps these also become colored. Yeah, look how rich this makes the mahogany. It's a really rich color. I like it. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Floppy. At the very least, I would hope to recover our bombing runs, but we may just progress ourselves differently if we can't do bombing runs. Oh yeah, and ideology is also currently busted. If I try to do a, yeah, look at this. Reiko, begin an event, and a window with no other buttons pops up. Alright, Trooper Armor. How about Siege Breaker Armor next? Because why not? There's the factory. Alright. So we have one mechanoid component, and they're rather hard to track down. I forget which one of these helps you make more mechanoid components. Is it the versatile assembler? It's an independent building. Craft almost anything from electronics to simple consumer goods. Surely this is what we would need to make. We would need one more mechanoid component if that's the case. Then there's an advanced assembler. A wide factory module meant to inlay and program circuitry for high-end electronic devices. The exact inner workings of this module are somewhat enigmatic to non-spacer colonies. I also want to get into mechanoids because you get all sorts of cool things. You get a charge blaster turret. You get a charge lance turret. Inferno cannon. Auto Tesla turret. Cool things for defense. We'll see, Floppy. We are coming up on 3 hours. I think the freezer should have a unique color. Let's see. It could be violet. Violet and green go very well together. You know? It could be azure. It could be rose. Okay, the violet has me really curious, so... Still having trouble. And it's probably because everyone and her mother is just coming in here. Let's clear the allowed area for these elephants, because they just sort of hang out here. There. Everyone out? Get out. Humanoids only from now on. Stop opening the door. Whoops, there we go. We also make a new AC unit. Wow, even with this on, we're starting to run low on some power here. Oh my god. Producing 200 watts of electricity. Ooh, energy stored for 5.7 days. That's interesting. Not nearly as much as I thought it would be as a power source. Oh, that's really pretty. I love this. Alright, Floppy. Let's do this. Prioritize it, if you will, with our 138 components. Oh yes, and we have 51 advanced components. Yes, I am aware, Floppy. I just right-clicked this for Floppy to do. They're hauling steel currently. Ba-ba-ba. Millie is a flirt, goodness. Millie's always flirting Hecky. Must be referring to a different Melly. It is a lot of components. Alright, there we go. There we go. With less animals going through here, it's getting below freezing rather easily. And a stable, probably around just over 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh no, it's going a little lower. Yes, work on this courtyard, please. Get it paved. Where's the fire? It's nowhere. Oh, we have a few, like, pinkish places. Look at this. Nice magenta server. A rose temple. We have a magenta inn here, which looks very cyberpunkish if you ask me. I like it. Then we have... I think it's just missing a jukebox, actually. Let's get some recreation, long-wave radio. Ah yes, now that's gonna be looking like a cyberpunk area. Then what? Ooh, yes, we have this lovely, almost blacklight room. I love blacklight, by the way. And it's actually making the white pop out here more than usual, so I guess I'll just call that a blacklight. That violet's looking great. And this green just goes with everything, so it's all looking so well, so good together. Okay, so we have orange, orange, and actually, we're a bit short on the orange light over here. Boop. Okay, so orange, orange, cyan, magenta, magenta. This should also be magenta. We actually have white light here because, like, the regular white light on birch looks so good. We have rose. We have the natural green of the gas generators over here. We have the green outside, obviously. Then we have the violet. Okay, so what next? I am kind of running my construction workers ragged because, like, they're always building something this entire stream. From start to finish, 3 hours in, They have not stopped constructing. Oh yes, and we have new skill points. How about we train up Mark Zuckerberg to be a level 20 artist? Because you're already level 20 intellectual. And these skill points build up really quickly. Look at that, we can already train, after upgrading Mark, leveling up Mark, we can already train a tier 1 android. Let's get your skills up for combat. Look change desired for Sappy. That's your second time. Here, come over here. Change your style, Sappy. Yeah, I get that, Millie. That is quite a... Let's see. Totally understand. Let's see. Oh, yes. Totally understand. Last time I thought I turned off auto updates. Then I wake up and can't use my mouse anymore. I fixed it, but considering I have to work with this PC, it was very annoying. Yes. You like the colored areas too? Awesome. I'm glad you do. Oh yeah, Sappy's still missing an eye. Well, let's just style you real quick. Why don't you go full bard style? Sure, a punkish bard, you know? Not bard, what am I thinking? Dwarf. Yes, a punkish dwarf. I don't see why not. Ah, yes. Green to match our affinity for insects. Don't you know? Oh. Well, well, you could actually change this as well? Well, Sappy. This requires 2 dye. Okay, so we need dye. That's farmed from Tinctura. Alright, well. We can certainly get that. Tinctura. I was wondering what the Tinctura was for, and then it said it's used for dye, and I was wondering how you would go about applying the dye, because I hadn't seen that before. So now I know. Now I'll have a couple hydroponic basins for Tinctura. Okay. Siegebreaker armor. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. What's next for our good boy Mark? Let's see. The entire main line is researched. The ship. Why don't I just go for the go through all of this, because why not? Oh yes, we still have you. We're still waiting to get someone to have a neural chip installed. Good God. Current medical care mode is industrial tech. Oh, is that all? Is that it? Was that the only thing? I see. Rest until healed. Let's see what Mark Zuckerberg can do for you. Are you ready, Mark? You're gonna be doing some surgery. Whenever Noise gets here. Yep. Boop. Alright, and let's see what happens. You know, that 2% chance of death, I think, on surgery fail. The outcome of this is based on... Let's actually look. Let's look at the best chance we have. Surgery success chance 72% on Mark. Ah, are you kidding me? Okay. If that's the case, we have something new for Mark to train. That's okay, we have servers now. So let's get your crafting maxed out. So that you have higher and higher android surgery success chances. Which is dictated by crafting. Alright, servers, you know what to do. But I think a little bit of patience to train up Mark in that department will work wonders. Basically get him to that 98% surgery success. Alright. Floppy is currently making all of this pavement because someone's almost always at the resource center. It's kind of a shame it's broken right now. Like, I just built a new temple for our new Ideologian. From the natural Ideologian split that happens when you reach 20 colonists. And then, lo and behold, Ideologian breaks. Oh, that was a stretch. That was a stretch that popped my upper leg. Always feels nice when your legs sort of pop in their sockets. Oh yes, nice nice spam text. A spam text alleging that my region's bank has been compromised, even though I don't have them. But anyway. Chiropractic ASMR. Satisfying. Yes, it was satisfying. I popped some things that usually aren't popped. I want to fill in this color. Why not just color the base with light at this point? We're already doing it everywhere else. Let's get some magenta in here. Since it's a mirrored wing, I don't see why not. Let's see. Up here? Okay. There we go. And this room will be feeling nice and magenta-y. Magenta-y? Pinky. Pinkish. Yes. By the way, Fimsy, I'm up to episode, what was it, 8 of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Now that I know I was watching the movies and not the actual episodes themselves. I got to episode 8 so far. Summer has begun. Oh, goodness. Speaking of summer, actually this has no context to summer, but can you just smooth this surface so that I can get some green light in the, more toward the middle here? Look at this. This whole field is almost complete. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, are you ready for your next level up? Boop. There we go. Level 9 crafting, which means your Android success chance is 83%. And by the way, he has a 10% manipulation bonus because he's at 110% manipulation. So this should go rather swimmingly. Abridged is the only way I can see Dragon Ball Z now. I've never actually seen Dragon Ball Z in the first place, so this is my first experience watching anything Dragon Ball. Speaking of natural Segu. Segus. You done right then. If you watch the original, you get bored now. Oh, I can imagine. Segu Ace. Segways. Segways! I did it. The story doesn't change much? Oh, jeez. So triumphant. So proud. Yep, I figured out segues. Oh, hecky. It goes much faster without the fillers. Mind this, please. Nail. Take their coat. Ah, yes. Ah. I love this music. The Super Pod. Super Pod. Alright, well, let's get into rib replacements. Why not just research everything? Why does this look so different? Why is this so much... That's interesting. This is like much bolder, right? And then you look down here, and it's really weak lighting. A small biscuit. Oh, you can't do constructing. Building roof. Maybe the roof will fix it. We'll need to figure out a use for this. was also kind of thinking we deconstruct the biofuel refinery. Potentially mine this. Work on some, more walling here. And basically have another setup of another fabrication bench. Because why not? Alright, the ones that are still in progress. Oop. Herb replacements. Wonderful. You did 750 research. Just like that, huh? Huh, Mark Zuckerberg? By the way, it's time for your next level up, Mark. Where did you go? Up here already? Alright, crafting level 10. And what's your research Android surgery success chance? 88%. We'll get there. Bimsy's still over here, just chilling within the green base. It's hard to see her gold through all the green. But that's okay. The green is to worship insects. And so the green will dominate all. Waiting for the day when I just randomly die. Well, you're at the age of 5 and you have a life expectancy of 5 as a pewter pillar. Oh no, that's me. Darn. Alright, so what did I use to make the... Oh. Well, no genetic material is present. Okay. Ah, yes, this is cooling off wonderfully. Sure, go to, space temperatures. Why not? I just don't want these ever to turn off ever anyway, so I don't see the point. Let's see how low it goes. I'm curious. You know, if a humanoid doesn't go in there and instantly get hypothermia, I don't see the point. Okay. This is starting to look like some weird distortion of a Razer / Nvidia logo. Ooh, bionic spine is researched. How about an advanced bionic spine? Speaking of which, why don't we do some surgeries? So who's gonna get a surgery? Sappy, you are missing an eye. Let's see, Floppy already has 2 advanced bionic eyes. Who shall receive an upgrade? Sappy? Sure, I do owe you an eye. Which one was it? Your right eye. Alright, an advanced bionic eye to Sappy. Judiki, you are also missing a left arm. Alright, you get a power arm. Everyone is so advanced, jeez. Now, why is Melly's right arm removed? Whoa. Wow, even with your right arm removed, though, you're at 100% manipulation. Why? Your right clavicle was removed? Wait. I missed something. She was in no fight that would remove her arm. Which one was it? Right arm? I mean, it's no big deal. We have everything we need for good arms, so that's fine. Yeah, everyone will just pile into here. Get their parts installed. And I guess when a doctor is free, they'll be operating. Oh, and Todd has chosen to operate on Sappy. I don't remember that. Now, where did I misplace that thing? Alright, well, medical level 19 for Todd now. Wonderful. And you now have an advanced bionic eye. Congratulations, Sappy. Swift has chosen to operate on Melly. Wow, I don't even get to see the stats of our hivers anymore. Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to save it just in case, like, something weird happens with the mod. How would she even have an attached arm without a clavicle? Well, I guess this new arm will have a clavicle installed, you know? Included. Which sounds awesome. A mechanical clavicle? Imagine. Speaking of mechanical clavicle, that actually has no segue, but I'm just standing up at my standing desk now. And why don't I turn on my room's lighting? Oh. Oh yes, a nice cyan blue today. You're building a roof? How about you deconstruct this so that we can finish this room? Also, I kind of think that should be a door. Yes, that does seem about right. You're using the new word, OMG. I learned a word today, segue. Goodness. Clint's quipped about making evening gowns with Small Biscuit. Well, that's cute. Alright, it's time for advanced bionic warfare. Speaking of which, it turns out that a power arm is bionic warfare? So who just got a new arm? Was it you? A power arm? Efficiency 115%. Well, you will certainly appreciate that with all the consciousness buffs and everything else that you receive. I mean, you had 100% manipulation with a whole arm missing. I can't imagine what it's going to be like now. You did not feel any worse for missing that arm. And you, Dradiki? It's taking a bit for the anesthetic to wear off. Sappy is no longer incapable of walking. Well, sight is 111% currently. It gets better as the anesthetic wears off. Oh yeah, I forgot if I told you that you have an Architect heart, Floppy. But you do. You have an Architect heart, efficiency 150%. It increases your natural healing by 200% and cuts your bleeding in half. So if you ever have an open wound, you can expect only half the bleeding. Gosh, you're no longer incapable of walking. Yeah, I would figure as such, because you have 110% blood filtration, which actually gets that anesthetic, that anesthesia, out of your system about 10% faster. Oh, this room is no longer lit. So, what color should a hospital be? I'm kind of thinking azure. Or cyan. Cyan would actually look great, I think. Oh, and by the way, look at that. Sappy actually dyed his armor. I guess the Tinctura was harvested. Now we have dye. Who else can dye their armor? You know what, Floppy? Let's have you dye your marine armor. You can have tattoos on, by the way. Apparently you've always had a tattoo on. Like this rounded tattoo. I kinda like this one. Sure. Yeah, sure. Oh, that didn't do much. It's not showing currently. Maybe it'll just show randomly like Sappy's did. Oh, you're dyeing your hair now. Oh, you have to grab the, you have to grab the dye yourself. I see now. Look at that. We have a nice cyan hospital. Isn't that pretty? I like it. This room is looking rather dull, and it's actually dark now. What color would go well with a pool? I don't know, I'm kind of thinking just a normal white light. A nice neutral center for the rest of the base. Besides, I'm not too sure about these gas lights. They're not lighting how I would like anymore. So how's the research here? Oh my god, you researched so quickly. I can make him research even quicker too with advanced arms. Get another 140% high power arm on him. By the way, it's time to level you up again. Boop. Ah yes, crafting 11. What's your surgery success chance now? You're at 90%. Yes, good. Good, good. Now this room... I think it goes azure. We have so many lights. What's our count at right now? Oh my god, my frame rate. The game is no longer having it. Okay. We have over 1,000 world pawns right now. Let's clean this up. See what that does. Oh my god, are you serious? No way. What? It went straight back up to 60 for me. You saw it too, right? That was less than 10 FPS all the way back up to 60. Oh yes, we have this now. And it has power. Sure, let's do it this way. Yes. Then we would deconstruct this, because this is no longer a defending area. A defending area. It would probably go out somewhere around here. How's our syntholine? Well, we have a lot of syntholine again. Well, let's make more flooring. Rhinefeller, granite pavement. Boop. We actually have about enough to finish that whole field, that yard. Move the marble over here. Oh, that's warm. Close this off once more. We can actually have an area that removes the roof along here where there isn't a generator. I think we could do it over the tanks as well. Just make sure that area doesn't get too hot. Oh, look at this temple. Nice and blue. Everything's so vibrant now. Everything has a bit more personality, if you ask me. Okay. So, muscle parasites. I don't think those are too bad, if I remember correctly. Advanced Bionic Warfare is finished. Wonderful. A hostile ship is detected. Well now. Just like in that one anime, Parasite the Maxim. Do a short burn west. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it does too much. By the way, check out Sappy here with green beard, green armor. Not a green helmet, though. Let's see what this does. Plus 20% pain, minus 30% manipulation and moving. Oh my goodness, this is actually a terrible one. Alright. People who have it will be resting in the hospital. We don't have enough beds for everyone with it. But we can certainly speed up the recovery here. Todd will be tending to everyone with it. This is outdoors? Wait a moment. Whoa, these are all out. Why do these count as being outdoors? Oh, okay. Right. Parasite the Maxim. Does it make your hand talk to you? Maybe. Maybe it does. Yeah, something like that. And you know, smooth a couple surfaces around here too. Sure, why not? Alright, so that's no longer counting as outdoors, it is now indoors, so no more deteriorating of our bombs. Thank goodness. And that means that someone is instantly working on making a new bomb. Thank you, Cake Dino. Ah. Now this place is unroofed. I should make note of that. There we go. But we can now do build a copy. Reinstall this elsewhere, like, yeah, here. Fabrication cabinet. Oop. Statues is complete, thank you. Okay, so repulsor technology, why not? Finish that. Alright, we'll have to wait for that to build. In the meantime, we can make a nice Syntholine dining chair. Alright. Someone will get to this eventually, I think. What are we prioritizing? Oh, this wall. Okay. I can't be mad at that. That is fair enough. Our economy is slowly going down because we don't collect rent from well, not rent, but we don't collect silver from visitors anymore. That guest mod seems to be down at the moment. I wish I could see our worth. Like, flooring out this field has to be worth something. The lighting doesn't do too much, but we have also increased our production of hyperweave. We've made a lot of new hyperweave clothing. We have so much beer. We have a lot of corn. Lots of mead. We have 300 tea. We're just waiting to sell all of this. It's $8. It's around as much as gold per tea. I wish my hand would talk to me, but all it does is play video games. No, not the tourist industry. How will Hawaii RimWorld survive? Oh, they're putting regular food in here. Stop that. Stop putting sushi and meals in here, you know? Same with this area. No more sushi. Stop putting meals in there. We have this glorious freezer here that we should honestly expand at this moment. At some point soon. Wow. Are you telling me we've used almost 80,000 oil? We've used almost 80,000 oil. Wow. That's, that's pretty crazy. And how much has this regenerated? About 13,000? Alright. Golden tea is good? What's golden tea? I'm not familiar. Oh, a bonsai tree has died from rotting due to being left unharvested. Man, that alert. How many times have we seen it? Like turmeric tea, and you can make golden milk with it. Ooh. The magenta looks so nice in these wings. The orange looks really nice here. Cyan Hospital. Rosy Temple. You know, blue, azure Temple. We have the magenta server. Oh, it's all looking great. Alright, level 12 in crafting. What does that bring you to? 92% surgery success chance. Add a bit of honey. Ooh, I want honey. You know, I've never heard that song. That's my first time hearing that song. This might be new from P Music. And also, very Land Before Time-ish. Okay. Can you tell she's obsessed? Who, me? With Land Before Time? Yeah, I'll just reference Land Before Time at every opportunity. Huh. It seems my aunt is cooking supper, and that will be ready momentarily, so we will have to start wrapping this up soon. Soon. I really hope to get a VX chip installed finally. It would be like filler for like 3 streams just to get a VX chip installed. It's been rather extreme. Just trying to get there. Ooh, a Bullpup DMR. Now let's go for advanced battery. Oop. Hope you enjoy your meal. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be here soon enough. I think I go at 3x speed working on this. By the way, where's the negative events? Where's the raids? Like, this has been the most peaceful stream yet. We're almost 4 hours in with 0 raids. That is weird. Well, we're at 3x speed right now. No blood. No blood, but that meant that we had a lot of room for expansion. Morwells, what happened to you? Oh, you have the muscle parasites, and then you got stoned, and you were like, you know what? I can't stand anymore. That's funny, actually. I think everyone should have an AI chip, just so that... Yeah, I should work on getting everyone an AI chip. Because that keeps your consciousness at 100%. No matter what. Just constantly thinking clearly. So, I was kind of thinking of that. And it seems really tempting. We really expanded all the green. Next stream, there will probably be even more green. If it's a RimWorld stream. I'm not totally sure about that yet. I was kind of thinking of another House Flipper stream. Something like that. More made portsy. Let's go. Yep, it may be made portsy. You see that, Fimsy? Miss Fimsy's kobold maid. Hecky. Gosh. Gosh heck. So, how much wealth do you think we added to the colony today? We didn't do bomb runs, which means we didn't spend a lot of wealth, which is the bombs, on, again, bombing runs. So, we've just been focused inward. You know, we've been focused on leveling our most advanced androids to max level skills. We got Vaslin back to 100% consciousness from a brain injury. We've added a bunch of lighting, though that doesn't really do anything. We have floored most of the base now. And we've expanded our base even further out here. We've added some insectoids. Etc, etc. We have so many components, so many advanced components. We make whatever we want at this point. At this point, it probably doesn't matter. Looks like you could kill even the largest of raid points. Probably. If I had the time, though I am getting pressed for time, currently, I would totally spend... Oh. Never mind, this page is broken, but I would totally spend the storyteller points here on a bunch of raid spam. Just to limit test. It wouldn't be a family-friendly anime. What do you mean? Oh, heck. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Marriage is on. Whoa. Vaslin proposed a lifelong commitment to Saber. Saber agreed, and the two are now engaged. At some points in the coming days or quadrums, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. Well now. Mark, is there one last point I can give you? No. What's your current skill? 97%? I guess I'm not going to do the surgery for VX chips until he's level 20. So. Oh, whoops. Yes, we're going to save this, and then we're going to have a second save. 2. Just in case something happens, as Floppy said. So. We go to the main menu. We close that out at around 4 hours. And I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you chilled. Maybe even got some sleep, got some relaxation with me while we just went beyond what I would consider the end game of this game. We're just seeing how much further we can go at this point. Because why not? Why not just build a integrated city at that point? Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, Cyber. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I could raid someone. One moment. Sky's the limit. Really is. It really, really is. Alright, so we have Mythic over here. I've never raided before, so this will be interesting. I just need to get there. Stream manager. There we go. What if I raided channel? This one? Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm going to start the raid. I don't know how this works. There's a button that says start raid. And so after I do that, you can chill with them while they play some Skyrim. And I will be probably on tomorrow. Maybe we'll finally get to the surrogates. Oh my god, it's been like 3-4 streams building up to the surrogates. Raid, yep. And we're going to, yeah, I'm going to send y'all over there. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid now.